Hey there, and welcome to the Den. Rydgen here, and today we have in the Battletoads from Premium DNA Toys. Finally, after all the delays, all of the will they make it, will they not, they're in hand. I ordered them directly from Premium DNA, but only after I saw that they were actually being produced, and people are getting them in hand, because I had originally pre-ordered them through Big Bad Toy Store for my own security. Once I saw people getting them in hand, actually having product, I decided to cancel that and pre-order directly from Premium DNA, so I get the extra little bits that they have for their exclusive for pre-ordering with them. So here they are, beautiful packages. Let's open them up. Interesting boxing choices. I wonder if they could have made them both fit in the same size box, but it doesn't really matter because I'm not sure if I'm keeping the package or not yet anyway. I might, but they do take up a lot of space. I like to keep boxes like this for keeping these guys stored, as I do with my Figuarts and many other imports. And Mezco. Let's tear into this further. Well, that explains why that had to be a bigger box. It's got a huge bulldozer in the back. Tape on the sides. Alright, we got Rash, we got Zitz, and we got Rydgen. This was the game I played the most, rented the most, back in the 90s when I was a kid. 30 years ago now. Wow. This has been a top wish list for figures since I've got into collecting figures. After I started doing the Earthworm Jim from Playmates, always wanted him. Then that GamePro series of figures came around, and they had that Major Mike, which I have. I only got him like a couple years ago though. Never saw him. Did I see him? I think I might have saw him in stores, but I passed on it because it wasn't a true Battletoad. It was just, one of the reviewers' avatars based on Battletoads, which is fine. Another figure from that series that I never ever saw in retail was that Samus figure. But now I have a few, and they're better. I still wouldn't mind having that in my collection. I should check the price on her sometime. Yeah, this is absolutely one of my top favorite games. Especially on 2-player mode, we get to mess with the other player. Always rented it. It was always my backup plan if I couldn't find anything else I wanted to rent. I was like, okay, guess I'll grab Toads again. Because even though I never beat it without the Game Genie, I still enjoyed playing it. Even as frustrating as it can be, still enjoyed playing it. And I have gotten through that on the 3rd level, that speeder bike part. I've gotten through that on one go a couple of times here and there. But that's tricky. That's very... I don't know if I could do that now. It's been some time. I almost had that thing memorized to the T. Rash was my go-to Toad, just because the color is a nice green. And Zitz was my second go-to Toad. I wish he was a little more teal, but he's still bluer than Rash, and that's what's important. So that'll set him up nicely. When they get to Series 2, Wave 2, however they're calling them, I forget. But when they get to the second series of these figures, they better have a nice yellow pimple to go with them. Now, I haven't gotten any of the baddies yet because I wanted to make sure I had to get the Toads. That was priority. Just to check them out, make sure it was something I want to delve into more. After a preliminary look, it seems to be, yeah, I think I'm going to stick with this. I might get a couple of the baddies. Yeah, the plastic's nice. It's a little softer than I thought it'd be, but it's still firm, still good. It got nice pinless joints. The usual array of articulation. Now, pre-ordering them through Premium DNA directly, the extra part you get for Zitz is the beautiful face right here. And the extra part you get for Rash is this huge hand. Wish it were a fist, but then I guess it'd be too much like this fist here without the knuckles. And these accessories seem to be a combination of NES and Super Nintendo Battletoads Battlemaniacs. Because this definitely wasn't in the first game. These guys had the same movesets in the first game. Classic Stomper Foot. Classic Big Fist. I guess this is more, but the newer classic, this is what would be the Big Fist, but now it's got extra detail and it's a glove and everything, and it's, I guess, his now. More accessories is better. Yeah, I guess we'll see these. They got little pegs. Little pegs for their hands and everything. So I'm a little concerned about those little pegs and how strong they are. Yep, that was a good assumption. That was a dangerous assumption, but it's a good assumption that his head comes off too. Little paint mar back here, but that's underneath the chin. That's no big deal. There's a little bit of a gloss, just a glossy spot right here on his chest. If I can get that, there we go. See, a little flash. But aside from that, the paint applications are pretty slick. Looks like Premium DNA really got their stuff together and performed for this series. I heard good things about their Mad Balls series when that finally came out. And they got Series 2, so hopefully they've got Series 2 in the pipeline for these. Also looking forward to the Earthworm Jim ones that are coming out, whenever they come out. But, yeah. Oh, okay, that could come off if I wanted to. Wanted to heat that up. Make them just a plain Jane rash. Yeah, it looks like there's eyes back there. They painted, whoops, you can't see. They definitely sculpted and painted eyes back there. That's cool. And they are unique sculpts in the face. And I think the torso too. Yeah. Guess I could take their heads off to figure it out, but might be the paint too, because this one seems to be the green on this one seems to be not as low onto it, and this one is tight. It's like right up against the line where the chest is. But regardless, not like they need to be different sculpts because they're practically the same figure, the same sprites used in the game. But yeah, definitely digging it. Definitely impressed. Definitely happy with what I got. Not much crunch though. It's just kind of a ball joint in there. But you can get him down pretty good. Get him down for a good beaten down pose. Now, of course, they're top heavy because of the design, but not terribly so. It takes a little bit to balance them, I've noticed, but they're not terribly top heavy, so you have to really worry about that too much so far. Once you put these accessories on, then they'll be really top heavy. I might have to start using some stands to support them, but we'll find out. Now this is going to be tricky. I'm guessing we just plug these two in, maybe the other way, as the shapes indicate. Now this is hard plastic. This is absolutely hard plastic, like you'd find on like a roto, because I think they're roto anyway. But any kind of roto toy that's hollowed out in this middle, it's just two pieces to put together. Yeah. Seems empty. But that was a pretty snug fit. There's no snap or anything, but that went in pretty snugly, and it's not going to go anywhere. My concern is trying to get it in these pegs into those arms. Let's get some classic stuff on them. Okay, that came out fairly easily. And that's a nice, not stiff, but firmer plastic for the joint. Firmer than the body plastic. So hopefully this hole didn't shrink so much that I have to go heat it up. But I might have to. Oh, almost had it in there. What about this one? Okay, that one went in pretty good. Yeah, that's nice. That's fantastic right there. Okay. Might have to work on that boot a little bit more. I can't remember if this is a hand or a foot, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah. The joints are kind of loose. Probably need to throw some clear coat, nail polish, or some pledge or something up in there. That's the wrong hand. No, that works. Just got kind of cram it into the existing gauntlet. I hope paint wear doesn't happen too badly. Oh yeah, that popped right in. Okay, that's how that works. Nope, that's not a foot attachment, that's a hand attachment. See, it's nicely bounced there. That's when I put this on. There, that balances out pretty well. Ah! Dope. Whew. Yeah, I'm cheesing him. He's leaned up against the doorway. Absolutely fantastic. Joints are a bit loose, but the sculpt, plastic, the articulation, it's all what I was expecting. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with these guys. This is fantastic. Fantastic plastic, right? Right. To keep going like this, then Premium DNA's got a good future ahead of them. Looking forward to the Earth from a Gym Wave, and I'll see you again back in the den.